Heyo everybody and welcome back to some more DRG. Today we're going to be taking a look at my favorite scout build. This scout build was the reason why I fell in love with scout. There was a time before Drac, yeah, think about it, way back when dinosaurs still roamed the earth. There was a time without Drac, and that was with GK and M1, and M1 was just better than GK in pretty much every single way. Let's not be let's be clear about that. And I hated M1000. I tried to like it. I played with electric focus shots before the change to the tree of M1000, and I was just about getting into it when it all changed, when the M1 Nation attacked and armor break became on tier 2. And then I started playing with Hipster, which is a stupid overclock because it basically gives you double ammo. Alright, Hipster is not... There's no problem with Hipster. I just think it's dumb because it gives you ×2 ammo. And basically I started playing with Hipster exclusively, and here's the Hipster build I played with. You'll notice it's a focus shot build. So that's how I started playing with Hipster, and that's how I got a lot of my levels on Scout with this specific boom. I don't remember my secondary, alright? The secondary was probably thrown out, and I just played with M1000. And this is back when Supercooling Chamber was absolutely terrible, because now I like Supercooling Chamber. M1000 still isn't my favorite Scout weapon. It's like Drac, GK, M1000 in the order. And that is specifically because M1000 fires on release, and that takes my enjoyment out of it. So it was either going to be this Drac build, this M1000 build, or it was going to be GK Bullets of Mercy, because those are the three builds that I really do love and have memories and reasons why I play a Scout. It also could be this specific build, because that's when a Nishanka Bulk Shark came out. And, you know, Firebolt is nutty, but this would be like the 4th or 5th time that I featured Firebolts on this channel, and we all know that it's going to be a Firebolts video instead of a build video. And then this one is something that I've been recently playing with because it's fucking Scout. I don't know where my Industrial Sabotage build went, but it's somewhere. The other build that it could have possibly been was this build with Shape Shells, because that is absolutely stupid and shouldn't... Oh, it's this one. There you go. That's what it could have been. But it's going to be this one because this is the build that made me fall in love with Scout again. I never liked Scout until Drac came out, because Drac is just a... Back then, it was a fantastic weapon, and now it's worse than GK without overclocks, which is kind of sad, and that's because they nerfed the bullet speed and slight ammo nerf. Now, OPA used to be better. It used to have 80 more ammo, and I don't think it ever needed a nerf. Anyway, we're going to be playing with this. I know people are going to be saying, why do you play with OPA? And that's because Scout has a grappling hook. I can get close to the bugs if I want. Now, while I am looking for a mission, I will say that I am sick, so if you hear sniffling or coughing or anything, just be warned. It's because I'm sick. If I sound a little bit different, it's also because I'm sick. It's the strangest thing when you go to... So, I woke up... I don't know what mission I'm looking for. I assume it's going to be a mining mission because I'm Scout, and I've recently featured a liquid Morkite mission. I know it doesn't really matter. I don't know what narcolepsy does. I think it just stuns bugs every once in a while, which could be funny. It's also 8 eggs and 24 gunk seeds. I don't know, that one could be fun. We're gonna load that one up real quick, but I'm going to continue looking. So, oh, we have a core stone, we have something that beeped at me. We might have a Bet-C, I don't remember. if beeping means we have a Bet-C, and well, let's just listen. We have a Bet-C. Oh, wonderful. We also have a Curasite, because the Curasite thing is here, because MCR has changed how Curasite works, and we have a Crassus Detonator. What is this mission, dude? This is kind of cursed. Alright, and we also have a Scale Bramble, a Scramble Bramble coming after us, which don't... Oh, the Bet-C is over there. That means I have to use the Cryo Mine. Let's take care of this, which is fine. Just start dodging around the place. Don't worry, you're not gonna die. We're fine. Don't worry about it. Where's the, Where's the, thing that I was worried about? Alright, so we have a Bet-C. If you've seen last video... Come here. I have things for you. You know that a Bet-C kind of means business around here. Thank you, I'm so glad. Okay, maybe the Bet-C isn't going to be that bad. Can we kill that real quick? I know that you've been facing off against the Crassus Detonator, but, you know, who cares about the Crassus Detonator right now? I don't have a power attack for you. I care more about being locked out of fighting in a certain zone. And then that one, and then where's that Barrage Infector? Not Barrage Infector, it's down there. That should be frozen? Yep, there you go. Alright, and now the last one. So I was about to start talking about my in-game stats. And by in-game stats, I mean real-life stats. Because... it is a strange time to wake up and be like, wow, my stats are terrible. Why have I woken... Okay, we have a battery, that's why. But it is a strange time to wake up and immediately feel like you've managed to get hit twice from that. Good job. Are you going down? No. Okay, so there is some red sugar over here that I can get, and we'll be fine. That is about 19 HP. Thank you, Mactera Goo Bomber. I am terrible at this game. I wish I could disable the regional variants, because not gonna lie, I kinda hate the fact that the MCR game, makes it so that the Azure Wield variants are just harder to see. Just genuinely, they are just very hard to see for whatever reason. Man, I love this build. For whatever reason, I love this build, alright? Are we done? Can we kill the, Can we kill this guy? I know I'm not helping at all. I know that I'm not helping at all with this Crassus Detonator, but I really don't want to help with the Crassus Detonator. So, today, I woke up very early. I went to bed at like 9 or something, 9 a.m., and woke up at like 2 or 3. And so, I recorded a video. You guys have already seen the video. It's the Driller video yesterday. And I proceeded to... or Driller? It might be NG. I don't remember. I think it was Driller. But I recorded that video, and then I pretty much immediately went back to bed. And upon waking up, I have discovered that my back really hurts. I regret the fact that my back really hurts. I also started sniffling and coughing and all that, and it was a strange time where sleeping actually made everything worse, because usually sleeping makes things better. Come here, Bosco, or Bet-C, not Bet-C. Molly. I don't understand why that happened, but it just did. Is this Crassus Detonator dead yet? Here, Bosco, you can have that. There is a wave currently going. Is this a larger AoE? I genuinely don't remember if it is... Okay, we need to kill the Crassus detonator real quick. Is it dead? There you go. And that'll kill the wave. And then it sends... Oh my god! Horrifying how the MCR changed how the Crassus detonator works. And now... Get absolutely deleted, dude. I need the other... There it is. I need the other one. Get wrecked. We have Berserker. Do we have Berserker back? Oh, we're currently using Berserker. Oh shit. I didn't realize. Or else I would have been using it that entire time. Alright, I have fallen and I can't get up. Do we have enough for a resupply? Alright, we have enough for a resupply. We can go grab the... oh my god. How many little tiny chunks do we have of gold, dude? This is an MCR change. It's not an actual gameplay change. It is just an MCR change. Let me let everybody know right now. Okay, well, we've wasted enough time. Let's go fight the Bet-C real quick. Yeah, I said that. Real quick. I know it's not going to be real quick. But it could be. Okay, thank you for protecting yourself. I started this immediately when a wave spawned. Get absolutely deleted. You didn't need to exist. Oh my god. Nice, we fell, so now we're at half HP. Are we going to go get a... I think we're going to go try and get some red sugar. I don't know where any red sugar would be, because we are in a tiny-ass cave. This looks like it would have some red sugar, right? And nothing else besides red sugar? Don't mind the crate over there, or the probably stationary spawns that I'm completely ignoring. Alright. Get deleted. I probably should throw a... Oh, there is a stingtail. That should freeze the stingtail, right? Well, I was right. It did freeze the stingtail. Am I not running any cooldown perks at all? Because usually I run the... I don't have a power attack. Usually I run the... Thank you, Bet-C. I'm so glad that you can exist. Bet-C is just a full-time chore. It really is just a full-time chore of dealing with her. But I am Scout this time, and I have mobility, dude. Look at that. Holy shit, I can actually do this? Okay, how long does the stun last? Like, how long does the stun last, dude? I can't sprint still. Okay, now I can sprint. Holy hell. That is... Wow, okay. Thank you, I'm so fucking glad that you... I do not enjoy this bet. Am I recording? Let me go check if I'm actually recording. Come on. Get rid of the... Yes, I understand that this is doing whatever the hell. No, don't change. Yes, I am recording. Alright, wonderful. Probably not the best time to do that. Thank you, Bet-C. I'm so glad. I wish Bet-C was more accurate and the same for shooting. Because at the moment... What the fuck was that? Is that 0-0? All the effects are happening at 0-0. That is... That's amazing, dude. I'm gonna go grab a resupply. Because... Bet-C can down me. Alright, hello, Bet-C. I do not like the way that you work. Work it, girl, dude. Okay, now we're on the second phase, which is Plasma Bursters and Mindlets. Okay. And we need to get rid of this phase very quickly. Thank you for protecting yourself. I wonder if I can freeze Bet-C. Can we talk about you? Why are you protected for that long, dude? Alright, just fucking hit me. I don't care. Oh my god. Can I get inside this? I can, but it's not great. There's a fucking wave. Help? Dude, this fucking shit is so insane. We're just dead? No, we're fine. Okay. Why is there plasma bursters over here? How long do these plasma bursters last? Because it seems like they last fucking forever, dude. Alright, I am full on Nitra for whatever reason. Alright. Also, the fact that Bosco isn't targeting Bet-C, even though I feel like he should. Hello, yes, I'm up here now. Where are you? There you are. Get out of here. Nobody likes you. Oh, hi. That does, like, 32 damage, dude? This is more than 32 damage, actually. Let me be very clear about that. Alright, we're gonna go get a resupply. I don't have a power attack for that, and I've been slowed. Am I just taking a bunch of damage here? Yeah, probably, you know. Okay. We need to activate every single one of these, because they're working on proximity alarm, which means they last fucking forever until you activate them. And I don't have a resupply that I can call right now. So, if... I don't know if the bugs can get me on top of that thing, but I assume they can. Hi, Bet-C. Alright. Don't shoot me, don't shoot me, don't shoot me. I can't actually go for her, because... Thank you. Because there is a bunch of minelets on top of her, and now she's gonna shoot some more mines. Is that another fucking wave? Oh my god, dude! I am currently not even done dealing with the last wave, dude. Okay. Dead. Dead. Also dead. I'm going to toss another one here, and then hopefully not get absolutely deleted by a bunch of bugs, and I should go trigger Bet-C's next phase. Don't do it. Okay. I triggered Bet-C's next phase, which is fire. And fire, at the moment, is completely fine. Alright, I know I'm scout. Oh my god, Bet-C. Hey, Bosco, I just realized I can ping you to go deal with that phase. Oh my god. Hit up these. Okay, they deal a little bit of damage, that's fine. Oh god. Fucking... do these actually go away after a certain amount of time? Because if I have to sit here and trigger them one after the other, I am going to be having a time. Hey, Bosco's dealing damage. That's fantastic. Bosco is no longer doing damage, right? No, that's just a bunch of fire grenades. What's the... when she sits down, what is that on this phase? That's a fire grenade. Yes, Bosco, I understand. Oh, well, she's just dead. Never mind, she protects herself. These don't do damage, do they? Okay, well, maybe her gun does damage, but she definitely doesn't. Just kill her. Just kill her. She does damage while I'm close to her? Oh, no. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Because she is so inaccurate, it makes it a lot... Okay, Bosco's got her. Thank God. Because she is so inaccurate, it makes it a lot harder to approach her. Because she sprays, and if I'm, you know, half a centimeter away from her, she's going to hit me, regardless. And there is a goo bomber and a... That is not the one that I wanted. Hi, yes. How are you guys? Would you like to have me... Oh my god. What is going on over here? Just thank you? Okay, Bosco has got her. I need to go get another resupply because I'm about to go down. And if I go down again, then, you know, it's not a good... They are expiring. You can see that. They're expiring because I triggered them once. So that's the secret. Just trigger them once and you're fine. Do you have to do what you're about to be doing? I don't know why I'm switching weapons all the time. I am not hitting that button to switch them. Now, my next question is, does Bet-C have to be this annoying while I'm dealing with a wave? Alright, Bet-C, you better not be when you recruit a boss in a video game, and you better be fantastic. What is this? Restart. Okay, this is already different. It has to be different. I do not believe it could be anything but this. We have her! The mission's guaranteed to be a win! Yay! Alright, what was I talking about beforehand? Oh yeah, my stats. Yeah. I woke up, my back is hurting, I've been trying to get it fixed by massaging it, you know, taking a massage gun to it and all that, and it has just not been working. Wait, does this count? I don't know. I've been just trying to get it fixed for such a long time, and it's just hasn't been happening, dude. And unfortunately, I decided before taking pain medications to start with a shot of vodka to see if that'll solve it. Not the best decision in hindsight, but I am a firm believer of if I take alcohol that day, I'm just not having pain medication. Does it matter? Yeah, it does for the health of my liver and things, you know. The health of my liver. Oh my god, she is... Let's watch her go. She has cluster mines?! Oh my god, Bet-C, go, dude! Let's see what she does. It is a shield, so I do get regened if I break my shield. It is a full gunner shield, and it has lasting. How long does the lasting last? It is still on my screen? It lasts for like 5 seconds? Bet-C also gives me berserk charges? Oh my god. What a companion to have. Bet-C is the best girl. Give me a picture, Bet-C. Give me a fucking picture. Look at her. And then, no, like, actually give me her. There you go. We got the thumbnail for the video. What's the title? Bet-C, Best Girl. I don't know if that's actually going to be the title of the video, but it's definitely enough for me to clickbait it. Probably, who knows? Which, if you've been noticing my recent videos, I've been trying to clickbait my videos quite a lot. Hasn't been working. I don't know. The most that I have noticed is anytime a video is an Elite Deep Dive and I show off that it's an Elite Deep Dive, it just... the amount... Let's see the views on it. Alright, let me go see the views. So, used to I would get 2K views a video, which is, you know, that's before I just, like, quit for 5 months, and that's fine. Now, I'm getting a little bit less than 2K video, like, you know, in the 200s. The most that I have is almost 1K. It is 900, and that is, this overclock needs to be changed, and that is my Seeker video. Surprisingly, the deep dive video has 300 viewers, which is the same as every single other video. I guess it's slightly different, because if I don't show that it is a deep dive video, it just gets around 500 views. So yeah, if I title a video and show off that it is a deep dive, it just gets less views. Is that fine with me? Yeah, it's fine. I will always do a deep dive because it is content. And that is the simple reason I'll do them. It's content for DRG. And at the moment, we've been lacking. We've been caught lacking for DRG content for a while. Is that actually a Sentinel? Why is it a Sentinel, dude? Why is it so loud? Why does it ignore my audio settings? There's just some things in MCR that is baffling to me. Oh, he's just dead. He didn't even, like, scream or anything. He's just dead. Alright, get out of here. Thank you, Bet-C. Bet-C, you do, like, 1 billion points of damage. Alright, well, we've seen this before. If we've seen this before, I think it was on the Seeker video, actually. I am going to skip this because I don't really enjoy this all too much. MCR has made it so that these things don't disappear. My god, it's the best change in the world. I don't understand why Curasight disappears, in general. That is a choice that I will always disagree with. Already, you're basing the game around terrain generation, because that is the main property of this game, is terrain generation and fully destructible terrain, and making it so that the terrain can just be around this Curasight. Terrible. Like, it has a cliff that leads into the abyss, alright? And unless you have an engineer, you're basically just boned if you get the wrong spawn. Like, if you get acid spitters on that, there's no way you're completing it. And it's just, like, fuck you. Because they disappear, and you have to get them up that cliff in a timely manner. There's no reason for it. And if you say that there's a reason for it, I'm going to think something about you. And that something is you at the Christmas party with SpongeBob. What I'd like to point out in this mission, I have not touched a single egg yet. And it's already, like, 20 minutes in. I guess I should start touching eggs, huh? But I just... Oh, wait, these are one hit. Thank you, MCR. MCR, you're the greatest. So, in Ghost Ship games, let's talk about gold being one hit. In Ghost Ship games, they have actually had a discussion about gold being one hit. And they are talking like it's a big decision. Like, there is people on both sides of the argument. And I have no idea why it's such a big deal for gold to be one hit or not. At the moment, people who care about speedrunning and optimizing the game will not mind gold because it is one hit. If I have time to do whatever the hell I want, like if I'm waiting for other people to do stuff, I will mine gold. I will not mine gold usually. If I'm waiting, I will. If gold was one hit, I'm 100% of the time going to mine that gold, because you might as well. It's not going to take that much time to mine the entire vein. And I don't know why there's an issue with it. Like, why is there a dichotomy of people thinking that gold shouldn't be one hit? There is 2 stingtails there. Where are the stingtails going? Right there. How big is that shield, dude? Look at her go! She killed both of the stingtails. She didn't kill both the stingtails, okay? That's a lie, a fabrication. I'm sorry that I lied to both of you. Both of you. Is there two voices in my head? Yeah, I don't know why there's a different... For the health of the game, you should just make all minerals one hit. Just, most of them are one hit anyway. And that's the main majority of, Actually, most minerals are 2 hit, because all the minerals are 2 hit. The only one that is 1 hit is gold and morkite. Both of those are, and nitra. Don't forget about nitra. All of those are 1 hit. 2 of those are very important to the mission objective. The others are secondaries. So I guess they are saying, if you want these minerals, you need to spend extra time to mine them. And I don't know if I agree. I haven't really noticed that most minerals are 1 or 2 hit, because they're fucking minerals. But because gold is 2 hit, you're considering it a mineral, which means every mineral is worth 50 credits, and every gold is worth 4, I believe, on 100%. If you're playing on Hazard 4 or above, it is worth 4 credits each. And you're guaranteed to get, like, I don't know, 15 minerals per vein, or something like that. I know the carry amount of minerals. Is that a wave? I'm just going to assume that's a wave and, leave it at be. So let's see how much this gives. So I have 45 gold on me. How much is this? That is 7. Each one of those is 50. So 7 times 5 is 35. So there's 350 credits. And then 45 times 4, it's 16, it's 620. It's 620, alright? It's not 620, it's 160 plus 20 is what I was meaning to say. It's 600, it's 180. So you can already see that me having a full pocket of gold doesn't fucking matter. I guess on the mission end screen, we are going to see how much gold I got from a MCR Crassus, which is guaranteed to just give you more gold than usual, and the minerals that I got on this mission. This isn't a Mineral Mania mission. This is just a normal mission. Alright. We should have 2 swarms on the, or excuse me, 3 swarms, because we have 8 eggs, so we should have 3 swarms. Let me get this correct, dude. I am currently losing my mind. Get absolutely pickaxed into oblivion. I have Berserker, and I really do like Berserker, alright? I think Berserker has some problems. I think it could be buffed a lot, because the optimal buff that I will think about whenever I always think about Berserker is it needs a cooldown reduction on melee kill, starting when you pop Berserker, because at the moment it's 5 minutes, and sometimes people activate Berserker accidentally. Yes, I know Cryo Driller would just, like, reap the benefits of Berserker, but that's one build in the game. That is Cryo Driller, alright? If it affects one build in the game, a perk change, I think it should be changed. Yes, one thing that I think should be changed as well is Resupplier, and that will nerf every single meta build available. Resupplier just needs to be changed. It is 100... When Season 4, or excuse me, not Season 4, what is it, 34? Update 34 came out, which was a big balance change, and they nerfed Drac on that balance change based on pick rate, because Drac was just being taken more than the other two, because it was a fun weapon. They should have nerfed Resupplier based on pick rate, because everybody fucking picked it, but they didn't for some reason. So, Update 34 will always go down in history as the most questionable update in history. And that is when mod support fully came out, which is possibly also when people will consider questionable, because apparently a lot of people dislike mod.io, and, you know, mod.io is apparently not very good place for some people. Is it fine for me? Well, considering I moved away from mod.io, I think it is... I'm gonna lower down the sound of this, because this is, like, super loud in my ears. Sorry if it was super loud in your ears until now. There was a thing on the ceiling, and I don't see that thing on the ceiling. There is a warden, apparently. There is a web spitter. There's multiple web spitters. I'm about to get grabbed. Joke's on you. I am a scout, so I don't have to abide by your laws. Give me that shields. Do you regen my... You are a gunner shield. Look at you. You're a gunner shield with like a 5 times lasting effect. That is insane. Let me see if this works. I think that should have broken my shield. So, yeah, that's absolutely insane. So, a little bit of the gold dispute, like the difference between gold and minerals, is we got a crate on this mission, which is guaranteed to give us minimum 40 minerals in each. So I understand that there is going to be a slight skew in this mission, but still, cargo crates and helms exist, so it's just going to skew in the minerals way every single time. Alright, so now I need to walk around because it's freaking Umanite and Krappa, and that doesn't usually go into my pocket all the time. Oh, I think we got 30 guaranteed or whatever. I have a feeling I need to start taking multivitamins for like joint health and whatever, because I'm almost 30, and wow, that's a lot of acid spitters. I know it's not actually a lot of acid spitters, but it makes me feel like there's a lot of acid spitters. I forgot that this build just dumpsters Stingtails as well because they freeze them, and any build with Armor Break or Frost capabilities will absolutely dumpster. Did we already get that one? Yeah, we apparently did. Will absolutely dumpster Stingtails. Stingtails... I'm so sad that they got nerfed, because they got their HP reduced into oblivion. They also got a 100% weakness to explosives, and out of the enemies that aren't Mactera, because Macteras have some of the biggest weaknesses in the game, because they are weak to piercing damage, they're weak to fire, they're weak to melee, they're weak to explosive damage as well. Out of all the enemies, the only other enemy to have 100% weak... Oh, and bots, is a Stingtail, which is something strange, and they got their HP reduced to be not a large enemy. They're now a medium enemy? Or, I don't know if the game considers medium enemies a thing. I'd have to take a look. All I know is that they just don't have a lot of HP anymore, which is fine. I just wish... I don't know, man. I'm of two minds about this. A, Stingtails are really fucking annoying whenever there's more than one. But on their own, Stingtails just aren't that big of an issue. Toss it for me, thank you, brother. So, it's fine. I think the biggest problem of the new enemies to come is the Septic Spreader, because anytime a Septic Spreader, even one singular Septic Spreader exists, I just immediately be like, yeah, I dislike you. You are not a great enemy. By not a great enemy, I think you are a fantastic enemy. I just dislike your freaking guts, dude. Which is perfectly normal for enemies, too. I proceeded to overheat. Hey, guess what? I may have overheated, but I still have power attacks. Get me out of here. Yeah, thank you. I'm so glad that you can throw a shield for me, Bet-C. Thank you. I'll try not to abuse it, but I think I've been abusing it thus far. Yeah, okay. I have 50% damage resist. Eat that, idiot. Reload this, and then proceed to freeze the Praetorian. This build is just very comfy for me. How much damage does Bet-C do? Jesus Christ, dude. She absolutely deleted that Praetorian. And that Praetorian's on fire for whatever reason? Never mind. It's just... I mean, I know why it's on fire, alright? Let's be very... Let me be clear. Let me be serious, dude. Yeah, this is just... Scout is a very comfy place, because Scout's just one of the easiest builds to avoid the Swarm. It's not the easiest build to kill the Swarm. I got hit by 2 web spitters at the same time. I got hit by a web spitter 3 times in a row. Thank you. Also, you know what I will say about the change to Bet-C? She doesn't do friendly fire damage. Why doesn't Bet-C normally not do friendly fire damage? That's... Like, that's a very simple change. Just make her on the dwarves team, or, you know, make her on... just make the friendly fire damage 0. Such an easy change, because most people's complaints with Bet-C is she does friendly fire damage. My complaint with Bet-C is she's annoying. So, I just went around collecting all the gold and all the minerals and all that to maximize the gold in this mission. I still think we have 2 waves remaining, which I guess I could just do all at once because the waves are literally right there. Is this one? Yep, that's definitely one. How about the second one? Can we get 2 swarms in one so I can have some fun in this mission? Because Bet-C's with me. That means I'm pretty much guaranteed to survive this. And if I don't, then I'm bad at the video game. But we all knew I'm bad at the video game because in the past few missions I have absolutely... Thank you, Bet-C. I'm so glad that you exist. And the past few video games, I have absolutely biffed it, dude. And yes, I will be abusing Bet-C to the fullest degree. Anytime she sits in the shield, I will run towards them, because that's just how powerful she is. Like, I still have the shield effect. Like, holy hell, why does that last so long? Alright. There is a warden, which I need to get rid of. That warden's just going to walk into that because, you know, I'm goated with the fucking sauce. I need to walk into that so I can get the resupply, or excuse me, the shields and the damage resist. Thank you, Bet-C. I'm so glad that you can exist. I don't have Berserk. No, I definitely do. I do have Berserk. Get out of here. Give me all of my HP back and a little bit more. No, that was a bad use of Berserk because I just stood in front of the bugs, but hey, man. Nothing really matters anymore. That's not going to freeze you. It might. If you walk into it, it might. Okay, thank you. I'm so glad. I have feelings. I have a feeling. I think that's the song by Justin Timberlake. Dude, if you ask me what song is this by, there's like a very few amount of people that I'm going to get that correct. Like, if you ask me, Every Breath You Take by The Police, I believe, it's either The Police or Boston. I don't really know. All that I know is it's one of those two. It could absolutely be somebody else. As I said, if you ask me what is this song by, like, hey, what is Sweet Child of Mine by, I'm going to look at you and be like, of course, it's Guns N' Roses. Specifically picking all the albums that I know about and none of the ones that I don't know about. Alright, so we have one thing left to do, and that is Core Stone. Core Stone should not be that big of a problem because Bet-C exists, and Bet-C is just going to absolutely clean house in this Core Stone. And I have plenty of damage, because Core Stone does have a weak point, and my damage comes from mostly OPA. I should step into that real quick. The biggest problem I'm going to have is I don't have any cooling to deal with, so I'm going to toss that there, jump around, and Bet-C's already done that for me. I'm going to toss another IFG down so that the Core Stone crawlers get slowed down a little bit. I still have not been invited to the Rogue Core event, and I have asked to be invited. That is something that... Oh yeah, Bosco can do it. Something that I found out recently is that content creators like me can... Why did I toss two of them? No apparent reason. They're all just dead, which is fucking wild. Thank you, Bet-C, for existing. I just found out about that, and that was 2 months back. I could have requested access so long ago and been doing Rogue Core content, and maybe I would have been in a better mental state by then. No, I'm kidding. I definitely would have been, though, because that is my life, dude. DRG is definitely shaped the way I have my thinking, alright? I have thought of those damn dirty elves multiple times in my life, alright? So, in D&D in general, I'm going down here, by the way, because I fucking went up into the ceiling and I didn't have any, Bet-C, just absolutely cook it, dude. We have resupply, right? I think I do. Oh, Bet-C's got me a shield, don't worry about it. So, in D&D, I have always thought that people do not play elves correctly. Why do I think that? I think people play half-elves perfectly fine, by the way. But elves specifically, I think people don't play correctly at all, in my mind. Yes, that is kind of a little bit of an ass, but if it is my game, and it is my world, if we're playing in Faerun or one of these setup areas like Curse of Strahd or whatever, and there's like pre-established lore for elves, fine, whatever, you can play an elf. If it is my homebrew setting, I'm not allowing players to play elves. Just very simply, elves do not... in my mind, elves are super isolationists and don't click with the world correctly because they live for God knows how long. Like, if you want to watch Faerun the Longest Journey, that's kind of how I think elves tend to exist. And just like, yeah, I'm here. I live for thousands of years. What is it to you? Another one is Warhammer, where the elf character that you play as calls the rest of them mayflies because they just live for, 100 years and that's it, and she lives for thousands. And in my mind, it's just like, no player can get that correctly. Even me, I can't get that correctly, so usually you won't see elves at all in my homebrew campaigns. Just straight up, if there's... elves are just non-existent. It's like, you see an elf and it's a weird time. Usually you see them grouped together and, like, talking to themselves if you see them at a bar at all. And then if you come up to them, they're like, what is this weird fucking insect coming up to me? Anyway, I had fun on this mission. I hope you all did too. And we still have one thing to go over. So I've gotten my calculator out so I can not think about how much minerals we got on this mission. But we got a 181 plus 297 minerals, times that by 50. Let me just do that again, just to make sure I got that correct, because I know PEMDAS exists, but I don't trust the calculator to do it correctly. If you really want to. So, in total, we have 478 minerals, times that by 50, because each one of those minerals can be sold for 50 credits. Note, not everybody's going to sell all of these for 50 credits, so it's kind of a moot point, but you get what I'm saying. These are worth 23,900 credits. And the amount of money that we got from the I'm Being Called, the amount of money, you can see that down there, but you can see that it's just a massive difference. In any case, I hope you all have a wonderful night.